Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you are watching this, know that I appreciate you. It is I, Coach J, also known as Juaitan Robinson, and I am a spiritual life purpose and women's empowerment partner. And what that means in simple terms is that I am a life coach with a focus on women, their pain, their purpose, and their power. And I'm coming on here with something that I like to do from time to time. If you've ever watched any of my videos before, you know that this is something that I do. And this time I don't know so much that I want to call it a series as much as I want to call it a word of encouragement. With it being November, the start of the holiday season, and also my birthday month, I took the letters of November and created something for each letter, a word of inspiration, as well as provided a scripture. So November, N.O.V.E.M.B.E.R. The letter N means newness, stands for newness, represents newness. The letter N equals newness. We are at the start of a brand new month, and we must make the most of it. There may be some things that we did not do earlier in the year that we had intended to do and have accomplished by this point in the year, and that's okay. This is a new month, especially a month of gratitude and giving. So it's giving you, this new month is giving you the opportunity to start fresh, start over, move forward, reset, get another chance. So go ahead, don't belittle or criticize yourself because you did not accomplish what you had intended to accomplish by this moment, but instead embrace the newness that it is, and giving you the opportunity to do what it was that you had intended to do all along. So take this opportunity to start anew. And the scripture that I have for this is Isaiah 43:18-19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. New, newness, anew. In. O is for overcome or overcoming. So many things, or so many times I should say, we feel as if things have happened to us to keep us from being all that we have been created to be. But I want you to understand this. You were created for a specific purpose, and everything that you've been through in life up until this point, good or bad, is all a part of the process. Just know that. Remember that. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the purpose. You are able to overcome any obstacle placed before you, including your mindset that has been most likely formed by your upbringing or even your current situations or current relationships. But know that you are able, well able, to do everything that you were created to do and be everything that you were created to be. So the scripture for that is John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Oh, overcoming. V is for victorious. V stands for victorious. V equals victorious. A lot of times we sit inside the mindset of victimhood. We do. Let's be honest with ourselves. We do. And what do I mean by that? We think because of our upbringing, or because of our economic status, or because of our health challenges, maybe even because of how we have been treated, or because of whatever, we are victims. We have been victimized, and we are victims, and that's where we stay. We are always a victim, and that we think that we cannot do anything for ourselves or to even better ourselves. But you must understand that although you may have been a victim of circumstance, that you don't have to live in that circumstance, continually replaying in your mind and allowing it to stop you from being victorious. Just as the O was for overcome, you can overcome those thoughts of victimhood, that mindset of victimhood, and be victorious. go from victim to victorious. That is something that I help my clients with. I help them eliminate, minimize, get rid of the victim mindset and move towards the victor mindset. The scripture I have for that is Deuteronomy 20:4. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you victory. E equals empower or empowered or even empowerment. If you've ever watched my videos before, you know, or you may have heard me say that I don't like to use the word empowerment, or I don't like to use the word, to say that I empower women to walk in their purpose. I say that because I believe every woman, everyone was born with the power within them to be who it is that they were created to be. But what I also understand and believe is that not every woman or even everyone believes that she has the power within her to be whatever that purpose is, to live that purpose out, to walk that purpose out. I understand that. So allow me to assist you in this moment. You are who God says you are. And you can do whatever it is that God says that you can do. He has purposed you for a certain thing, and He is with you as you build up the courage, the power within you, tapping into that power to walk that thing out. He planted a seed inside of you long before you were even conceived. And He's charged you to nourish that seed of purpose, and that you would grow in it. So the scripture I have for that is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. B is for breakthrough. Breaking through. Break through. B equals breakthrough. Oftentimes we find ourselves in a moment or longer of being unmotivated, unenthused, or not concerned about life in general, or specifically as it pertains to us and what we are supposed to be doing in this life. We get stuck in a rut. To all of my writing friends out there, have you ever been in the midst of writing a blog, a story, a book, and all of a sudden you have no more words for or ideas as it pertains to that blog, story, or book? Then one day you're walking down the street or you're watching something on television or you overhear a conversation and a light bulb goes off in your mind. That's called a breakthrough. It has inspired you to write. It has inspired the next chapter, inspired the next article. It has inspired you to write. That is a breakthrough. And that same thing happens for those who don't write or are creative, but they may be trying to figure out what it is that they should be doing with their lives. You're searching and searching, praying and asking, talking to family and friends, trying to get an idea, and not one is coming. Not one idea is coming. But then all of a sudden, suddenly things change, seemingly out of nowhere. That's called a breakthrough. For whatever reason that thing changed. It could have been that you saw something and it clicked. It made you feel a certain way inside. And you said to yourself, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what makes my heart sing. That's what gives me the warms and the feels and the pleasure in life. That is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. It happens all of a sudden. That's a breakthrough. You are breaking through the hindrance of the rut, breaking through the writer's block, breaking through the uncertainty, breaking through. The Lord will provide a breakthrough. The scripture that I have for this is Micah 2:13. The one who breaks open the way will go up before them. They will break through the gate and go out. Their king will pass through before them, the Lord at their